Hi, I'm Cody, and today we're going to be talking about goggles. Now, a lot of this is going to be redundant for some of you that are really experienced, but it's still worth the watch, so please stay tuned. First, I want to talk about the different styles that are available. So you're going to want to take your helmet into the store when you go to try them on. Now, different ones that are available have Outriggers. So your higher end ones typically have these Outriggers on them. And what those do is it takes the pressure from the strap away from your face and helps it to seat more evenly across your face. Some of the cheaper ones don't have that. Some guys like them, some guys don't. You're just going to want to see what fits for you, and bringing your helmet into the store is going to do that for you. Some of the other things to watch out for is what lenses are in them. Certain lenses are good for certain applications. For instance, yellow's good for lower lights because it just eliminates the shadows. The tinted ones, you're going to have to watch out. If you're in the woods, sometimes those mess with some of the shadows. So watch out for those. The tinted ones are really nice for when it's bright out. Just find what works for you and run with it. Most people only run tear-offs during a race or when it's really muddy, just to give them a clear field of vision when they pull them. However, especially for off-road riders, it's nice to have just one tear-off on there. It's really handy because it keeps your goggle lenses from getting scratched up, especially in off-road riding, because those tree limbs that'll smack you across the face, it's going to keep your lenses from getting scratched and have you replace those. There's basically two different kinds of tear-offs. There's individuals and then there's laminated. The difference is an individual, you put one on at a time and you stack them. A laminated one comes in a stack of about 7 and they're stuck together and pressed together really closely. The advantage to laminated ones is that there's no film in between them. There's no space, so that it's clearer field of vision. You can stack more on. With a traditional tear-off, you're kind of stuck to 2 or 3 before you start getting kind of a hazy field of vision. When installing tear-offs, it's important to start with a clean, dry lens. If you start with one that's dirty or one with some moisture on it, it's going to trap that moisture and debris in between the lens and the tear-off, and you're going to see that, and it's going to get pretty annoying. To install the tear-offs, you're going to locate the pins on the lens, and you're going to line the holes here. Now you're going to want the tab on your left-hand side, that way you can still pull it while you're on the gas. So you're going to put the hole over the pin and press it on, both sides. Now most goggle systems have a third pin over here on the strap or on the outrigger, and that's where this last hole is going to go. Now the old school ones used to double back over themselves on the left-hand side of the lens, but that got in the way of your eyesight, and so they got smart and gave you a third point to attach that to. So once you got your first one on, you're just going to put another one over the top of it. Attach both of the pins on the lens, and then you're going to fold under the bottom one and sandwich it in with the top one. And you're going to do this as many times as you need to, just to ensure that you have enough pulls for your race or whatever situation you're in. And one little tip for this is if you fold them back over themselves and then you crease this line right here, what this does is it pulls the tear-off away from the strap, which helps you to only pull the one on top instead of the whole stack. One other thing you need to watch out for if you're doing laminated, be really careful when you pull them because since they're stuck together, it's really easy to pull the whole stack at once. That's all we have for you today. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.